In fact, average speeds through that pocket eastbound about 55, 60 miles per hour. And for those headed westbound this morning, we're not looking at any slowing either, about 76 miles per hour headed inbound from Lemon Grove as you shoot your way west. Here's what your travel times look like. So this is that drive that would be impacted, and right now we're looking at a 7-minute travel time to get you to downtown. So nothing major as of yet. In fact, we have Chopper 8 who is heading to the scene, and as I kind of rewind here and see if their picture is up, it is not, but hopefully in the next 10-15 minutes or so after the break, we can give you a live look from that activity there. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at what else is happening in terms of travel times. We're still on the green for so many of those popular drives, about 10 to 15, coming in from San Ysidro as well as a 54. And I also just got word that the chopper is overhead of that scene there. So I'm not sure if this is the crash. This is a completely different scene that they're at. Actually, they're over what looks to be a house fire of some sort. All right, these updates will be coming up next. This is not the crash on the 94, but this is a house fire that Chopper 8 is up. And this is obviously breaking news. I don't have any details, but we'll continue to bring you that information later on in the newscast. Netta. The gridlock, that's the drive as you make your way past the 805, headed into the South Park and Golden Hill neighborhoods, eventually into downtown San Diego. Look out for a stalled car. So the 94 likely plugged up because of this disabled vehicle blocking one of the lanes, the right lane, also known as the slow lane, right at 32nd Street. Travel times are in the green. This is what we love to see, about 4 to 8 minutes right now. Coming in from the College and Lemon Grove area, 7 minutes, meanwhile, shooting in from Santee, headed towards Tierra Santa. Back to you guys.
Vanessa, thank you. Jury.
2 vehicles. This is on the 5 South right at the 8 connector. And then we still got this guy that's causing a headache for drivers as well. This is on the 15 South right at Gopher Canyon, and it's plugging things up in a pretty big way as you make your way southbound, coming in from Bonsall, the Rainbow, Fallbrook, and even Temecula area. So just bank on that slowing, leave time for travel. Speeds right now down to about 15 miles per hour. The slowing does improve once you get past that crash, but again, right now it's stretching about 6 miles or so that we're tapping the brakes. All right, let's go ahead and give you a live look outside. This is the 52. That's the westbound drive as you exit Santee, bottom of this on-ramp here, and then this is the 805. This is as you make your way northbound, coming in from Division, heading in from National City, and then this is the 5 in both directions right at Villa de la Valle. This is that drive headed southbound, exiting Del Mar as you make your way towards Sorrento Valley, passing the fairgrounds. All right, let's go ahead and pull up some of those travel times and speeds, about 3 to 13 minutes if you're traveling in from the East County headed westbound this morning. Right now we are pretty slow and go coming in from National City, shooting up to the 8. It'll take you about 20 minutes overall, speeds about 30 miles per hour. And then last but not least, here's what it looks like. Steady speeds coming in from the North County headed south. Netta. Okay, look out for an object, some sort of traffic hazard that cars are swerving to dodge in Old Town on the 5 South as you get towards that 8 eastbound connector. We're also tracking a motorcycle fire in the Central Divide on the 15 South right at Miramar Way. And then this one is causing a headache coming in from Bonsall, Rainbow, Fallbrook, even the Temecula area. A crash slowing, stretching over 12 miles. We'll be back after this. Start things off in the East County, or near the East County, out in La Mesa, where we are tracking a crash right at Fletcher Parkway. So this is causing some slow and go traffic from the 125 as you make your way westbound, heading past La Mesa towards the College area. We're also continuing to track this activity, a motorcycle fire in the Center Divide on the 15 South right at Miramar Way. And then unfortunately, we still have this crash that we're dealing with. A tow truck has arrived on scene, so hopefully this accident should clear soon. This is going to be on the 15 South right at Gopher Canyon. So if you're tuning in and you live in Bonsall, Fallbrook, Rainbow, even Temecula, I would leave time for travel, because you could actually see that the slowing right now starts right at the Riverside County line. And it is, again, just stop and go till you get to that accident, and then the speeds start to increase. So this is likely going to cause a big delay for drivers and even a headache, so make sure that you're planning ahead. Travel times right now, coming in from the East County, everything's good once you get towards the 78. It's north of the 78 on the 15 that we're worried about. 15 to 20 minutes right now if you're traveling in from Oceanside and Escondido, full span of the 78, headed westbound, about a 20-minute ride. And we are all in the red right now for those westbound drives in from the East County. About 15 minutes in from Lemon Grove as well as Santee, headed towards the 15, and then this one towards downtown, and then about a 7-minute ride from the college area towards Mission Valley. If you're traveling in from Chula Vista, headed northbound, about 25 to 30 minutes in from San Isidro, as well as the National City area, and about 5 full span of the Coronado Bridge, headed in from Barrio Logan to the city of Coronado. Back to you guys.